ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men, free men to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men, free men to die.
That's why we get higher rate on abortion. That's why we get high on the rate of incarceration. That's why we get the highest rate of HIV. Because we ain't followed this law, statutes, commandments of this Bible. You got that for me? 27:1. Go ahead.
Okay. Deuteronomy 27:1. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
It said, keep it all commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's why every time you go to a Christian church, you trying to find salvation, you trying to find help, you trying to find peace. But every time you go to a Christian church, you always got the homosexual pastors singing and dancing, the choir boys. And your sons and your daughters getting molested in that church. You know what I'm saying? That's why you go to the Christian church every Sunday, you know what I'm saying? You have your pastor riding the Rolls Royce, you give him money. But guess what? You catching a bus. You sit on the bus stop. That's a curse because you didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments. Drop that, give me 28:1. Now I'm going to break down to you. You know what I'm saying? Slavery's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Slavery wasn't a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like what Kanye said. It was a curse, a condition. It said if you follow the law, statutes, commandments, you know what I'm saying? You won't get caught in that position of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Project homes, crack, weed, prostitution. You know what I'm saying? You got that?
Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Like the word diligent, you know what I'm saying? The word hearken, that means to listen. That means to hear, to understand something. And you got to be vigilant, you know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to be vigilant. Go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
He said you got to do all his commandments. There are like over 616 laws and statutes, the laws something to follow by. It ain't what you heard in your Christian church, just on the 10 commandments. There's way more commandments than that. Because, you know, the church don't even follow the laws and statutes, commandments. Kanye West understood that. That's what he said when he said about, you know what I'm saying, the Jews being black. That's why you see him getting a beard. He used to be lined up, shaved up, now you see him getting a full beard. Can you understand these words right here, the law, statutes, commandments, out of the Holy Bible? So I said, give me, drop that, give me 15, verse 15.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
See, the Most High gave Moses the word, you know what I'm saying? To follow the commandments. That's why we curse to this day. That's why, you know what I'm saying, a so-called other nation of people can get pulled over with pounds of weed and probably they do the minimum time. But for us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we didn't follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's why you'll get more time. You get 25 to life for an ounce of weed. That is the curse. You know what I'm saying? That you don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? We're still native-headed people. You know that we don't never listen to nothing, you know what I'm saying, concerning our people. You know what I'm saying? You tell us, you know what I'm saying, we start killing each other. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you got, well, black on black crime is worse. No, it's white on every other nation crime is worse. Right. There's way more white on white crime than black on black crime. That's I could tell you that in history. Oh, guess what? Civil War. Guess who was killing each other? Right. White on white. Guess what? World War I. Guess who they killed? Guess who was killing? White on white. Right. World War II. Same. World War III. Well, it's coming up. You see what's going on with Russia and Ukraine? Right. Guess who the next people that was? White on white crime. Right. But they'll never get demonized on TV like that. You know, blacks will kill each other like that. It just get demonized on TV. Right. It's just something about crime and property that the so-called oppressors, you know what I'm saying, put in conditions since, you know what I'm saying, slavery, throughout 400 years. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can have the so-called white neighborhoods way across the side of town for the black neighborhoods. Because they understood, well, with that Martin Luther King speech, someone talking about some black boy join a white girl hand in hand, stuff like that. You know, a person won't go on about that because they know it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We are polished people, you know what I'm saying? We got to get it how we get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 16. Deuteronomy 28 and 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
See, cursed shalt thou be in the city. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what all type of degrees that you have. You know, I got this, you know what I'm saying, this diploma, all these degrees, all these certifications. It don't matter who you are. You can be the most successful office executive in the world. If you're a black, Hispanic, Native American Indian, you get pulled over the street, guess what? You still labeled as a nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can have a 500 Fortune company, you know what I'm saying, have many houses and stuff like that. Guess what? The police pull you over, you still get labeled as a nigga. Right. You can serve this U.S. military. You could be an honorary soldier with Purple Hearts, whatever medals they got. You know what happened recently, a couple years ago? You know, a Marine vet got pulled over by police, still got shot. And he served this country. He served a country that, you know what I'm saying, the oppressors made America, you know what I'm saying, believing that he could be a hero. That's why the curse gonna be in the city. You know what I'm saying? If you don't follow these laws, statutes, commandments, you will be a zero in this place called America, Babylon. You will be a zero. Go ahead.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And cursed will be in the field. It don't matter if you out here playing basketball, football, or not. You out here selling dope out here on the streets. They would call the field back in the day. You're going to be cursed down. You're going to be thinking like you Nino Brown from New Jack City, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Had that song, money, money. Get what? Police pull you over. Guess what? You're a nigga. Right. It don't matter what you do in this place in America. If you don't follow the laws, statutes, commandments, and you're trying to live the ways of this American society, we will be cursed. We'll still be niggas to the oppressors. Right.
Go
ahead.
Verse 17. Cursed Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
You see, okay, this is another thing about that too. We in an all-black neighborhood, all right, we cook the best. You know what I'm saying? We have salt of the earth. But how come every other nation have a restaurant in our neighborhoods? You got a Chinese restaurant, you got 2 Chinese restaurants within a mile radius. You have an Arab gas station. You know what I'm saying? Probably 5 of them within a mile radius.
Right.
It's supposed to be our neighborhood, we cook the best, right? We should be having them stoves. You know what I'm saying? Giving our money back to our people.
Right.
But guess what they do with their money? They send it over there, you know what I'm saying, the Chinese, you know what I'm saying, get what, 10,000 a week? They send it over to their people in China, or they send it over to their people up in North Cross. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got the writing signs. Then we have Chinatown, nothing but Chinese writing. We'll still be cursing people. That's you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm sorry about real quick. I was catching the Uber on the way to the school. Now I was talking to this Arab or something, and he talking about who I am, stuff like that, because, you know, he's talking about tire or whatnot. Now I told him about the school, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. He was saying, it don't matter what, we're all equal. You know what I'm saying? That's why we curse, because we are the only race, our people, we try to put everybody equal, but, you know what I'm saying, you don't see the so-called white man gentrifying Chinatown.
Right.
You ain't seeing that.
That's right.
You ain't seen the so-called white man going to some Arab, some African spot gentrifying that.
Right.
Over there in Clarkston. Clarkston still got the so-called Africans over there. So-called Elam over there. But they come over to our neighborhoods, set up shop, you know what I'm saying, buy all their food. You know what I'm saying? You come looking a certain way, you might get kicked out that basket store. You might get kicked out of your gas station, the grocery stores, and Walmart. You might get searched around like you about to steal something, or about to rob something.
You might get shot.
And hell, you might just get shot. Just like the Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? You'll just get shot.